We focus on arts and wellness for all people. We got started in 2015, where we focused on youth, arts, and mental wellness. The cool thing about our organization too is that we do a variety of arts programming. So you think of visual arts, but we also do dance, music, photography, many different disciplines of arts. I think it's a huge void in a person's life experience, you know, and that is part of another motivation of why I started this program, was knowing that, hey, this is a need, this is a lack in our communities. It's getting cut from tons of budgets all around our nation, and when you don't have that, you're kind of missing that opportunity to be able to express yourself in that light or bring out something beautiful that the world needs to see, or even, like I said, the opportunity to express yourself. And we need that. We need art. And when you don't have it, the world's a little more dry, a little more bland, you know, a little more black and white. And the times that we're in, we need color, we need life, we need things that inspire us. And also, art brings people together, you know? So if we don't have that in these communities, you know, we could have more unity, we could have more things to connect on if we did have it. So when you're lacking that, you're kind of missing a huge piece that could be a connector, that could be a bridge builder even. Since we have so many different groups, I mean, if we think about the youth, it's so fun to watch them discover themselves. They may start off shy. You know, they may start off like, I'll never dance in public, or I'll never, you know, do this and that. But as you teach them, as they grow their relationships with other people, you see them come out, their confidence grows, you know, and I've had them tell me like, wow, I never thought I would do something like this, you know, because we aim to have showcases where, like, maybe after a 6-week class, 8-week class, we will have them present something. And so it really helps build their self-esteem, their confidence. And if we touch on people in recovery, adults in recovery from substance use or mental health challenges, when you're overcoming substance use addiction, right, and those things, you're looking for new ways, even for your brain, to connect the dots. And so when you're getting a new hobby, a new craft, it's something very powerful because you're used to kind of going to this substance for the dopamine or the different high and rush that you receive, whereas you can get those things from art, from music, from dance, you know? And so that's where it's so powerful to say, you know what, I am able to replace something negative with something positive, you know, and that's really a key thing to being successful in recovery, is to say, how am I going to replace these negative behaviors with positive behaviors? So it's powerful.
Those are the activities that you want people involved in, the more what we call pro-social activities, things that are going to get them involved with people that are on the right track doing the right thing. And this program really has allowed the women to get out and just enjoy each other. They always are laughing about it, they're having a good time when they're out here doing it. And that's really important because it's not just about what they did, why they came in here, but how do we move forward? And this is just one of those areas that we get to work with them and help them in that process doing this as well.
You know, remember being a kid and you're in class and say, hey, we're gonna have a field day, and everyone's like, yay, you know. So when we get to go out here, we get to leave the identity, the atmosphere inside, right? And we get to become who we want. Like, there's sometimes when people lay down, they'll have like props where they can become characters, and you see like people open up, even their postures become more expansive. You see people smiling, you see people checking out each other's photos, and you see a lot of support. And like, hey, you got this, you know, if somebody looks at a photo, they only like, no, that's good, that's good. So you get to really see like while you're doing it, you see the uplifting and the support there. And then when you look at the photos, you see the progression. So it's really, really awesome.
I think that it's more about like the camaraderie that we all have when we get to like come out here and like have fun and like making those memories, for sure. Not necessarily like about like if the picture's like good or bad, but just the fact that like we all got to come out here and like do it together. Honestly, I'm really grateful to the program. I'm grateful to being here. It's gotten me to look at my life in a different way. And I'm so grateful to all of the friends that I have here. I'm grateful to Miss Matura. I really appreciate the opportunity to turn my life around. And I'm just super excited to start my life.
Art is so important, I feel, to quality of life and mental wellness, because it brings out a different side of us. Like, we work from a different part of our brain, where it's not just you know, mathematical or those type of things. It's also emotion, it's also creativity. And so it's very important to have those outlets and to be able to recognize the beauty that we can create, and that we can also see from ourselves and from others, and explore how we can expand that, you know. And I think for young people and even adults, you know, it's super important to express that. You know, we don't want to bury it. We don't want to keep it inside, because it's a gift, you know, no matter what type of art you do, or, you know, and art is so subjective that, you know, you may not think your art is great, but others may think it's amazing. So I don't think that we should hold it inside. I think that it was meant for the world to see, and to be able to just have that other outlet, you know, because sometimes we don't know how to say things in words, but we can put it on a canvas, you know, we can put it in a dance or make a film, you know, so it's another way of self-expression.